Good afternoon, dear viewers. Welcome to Goldfis Newscast. Today we meet 5 specialists who are experts in goldfish. We will talk about history, life, habits, well-being, and other things. Without further ado, we will start with the specialist Helen Mora, who has studied the history and context of this fish. Welcome, Doctor.
Good afternoon, Laura. It's a pleasure for me to be able to accompany you today. The goldfish are members of the Cyprinidae family. They are originally from Southeast Asia. Currently, we find goldfish all over the world. This type of fish is associated with a life habit of temperate waters, but studies carried out indicate that you can exceed internal temperatures of 10 degrees and 30 degrees. They are characterized by being able to identify different odors which they use to foraging for food, avoiding predators or associating preferentially with each other. Goldfish were originally kept in China. Goldfish are also used in laboratory research. There are different shapes, colors, fin structure, and its eye morphology, including the comet variety, which closely resembles the wild type.
Very interesting, Dr. Helen, thank you. Now we turn to the principles of well-being. For this we will have the intervention of Dr. Daniel. Welcome.
Hello, Laura. Well, the diet for the goldfish is very important. As general rules, goldfish that was eat just a few minutes what their stomach allows, to avoid the food decomposition in a water, preventing the accumulation of nitrates that can cause will damage. Now, on the other hand, now the environmental goldfish must ground in a safe habitat to the optimal development. The science, the quality, and the corresponding space for their ground must be guaranteed. On the other hand, it must be ensured that the goldfish have a safe sound during indexation of fluids. Science, they can reach nervy bodies and water, causing the quality of the life decrease as evidence in the following table.
In Animal Company, I will talk about goldfish, which were part of an experiment which tried to give them electric shocks so that they could access the social company of another fish of the same species. It was discovered that isolation stress produces problems in fish in the information of your memory. It was also found that fish of their species that are injured or sick generate stress and unusual behaviors such as avoiding food, for the reason that owners must ensure that the species are compatible, avoiding aggression. It is noteworthy that goldfish can be kept with other species of fish as long as they do not compete with their peers or attack them. In the case of human interactions, the owners emphasize that fish distinguish members of the human family based on vision, although it is not yet clear if they enjoy interact with them. And fish also require training to perform specific actions, minimizing discomfort, using rewards, and their ability to learn in crisis fear responses due to alterations in their environment. To close this topic, we have the participation of Dr. Paula, who will explain about health and euthanasia. Welcome, Dr. Paula.
Good afternoon, Laura. Of course, today I will talk about the health of goldfish and what affects them. Let's start. Goldfish can be affected by a variety of health problems, including bacterial infections that can cause fin rot and ulcers, fungal outbreaks that usually occur on the skin, and internal parasitic infection, such as the white spot that cause skin, fins, and gill damage, as well as respiratory stress and secondary infections. They can also suffer from non-infection diseases, such as skin tumors, for example, benign fibroids. Many common health problems are related to poor water conditions, such as damage to the skin or gills that arise from high levels of ammonia in the water, which also indicate a lack of water change or improper filtration. On the other hand, speaking a bit about euthanasia, we found the most effective method must involve two stages. The first one to cause unconsciousness and the second to ensure death. The first stage should include a hair injury or an abort by immersion or an injection of larger goldfish. Immersion can be low and goldfish should be left under anesthesia for at least 10 minutes after cessation of specular movement and jaw movement has ceased of an extended period. The second stage of euthanasia is destroyed brain. This through disquesion or exsanguination, that is loss of blood. Thank you, Laura.
Thank you for the important interventions. And finally, we will talk about the signs of problem in the welfare of the fish by Dr. Juan Jose. Welcome.
Thanks, Laura, and good afternoon. Today, I will talk for three important topics that explain signs of welfare problem of the goldfish, that are pathophysiological signs, behavioral signs, and the action of important of welfare of worldwide. Well, like I said, the first topic that I will talk is the pathophysiological sign. This topic explains decreased survival of ground can generally indicate some short welfare issues. These, such as poor water condition of insufficient space. Due to this, the fish when reach maturity may present signs of disease, such as like increased respiratory rate and generalized change of the body. They may also present dropsy, which is a deficient osmotic sign caused by bacterial infection. The second topic that I will talk is the behavioral signs. These reduce levels of the activity of the goldfish, like laziness and reduction of feeding behavior. And initial levels of hiding are all signs can indicate a problem, very danger, such as the poor water quality. Also, fish grouping at the surface may be normal feeding behavior of the signs, of which alleviate through of the administration and analgesic. Okay, Laura, and the final topic is very important because when this, like this, the people should understand that where are the goldfish and then they most life in the worldwide safe. In the action plan for improving goldfish welfare worldwide, it is important to raise public awareness that the goldfish have feelings, perceive pain, and so on, such that they should be treated with the same care or respect as any other pet. The governments should out minimum care standards specifically for the goldfish, particularly with the reference of the minimal size and the tank insulation goldfish. Greater research in the is also needed in the requirements of the pet goldfish. For example, in the terms of place, space requirements, environmental enrichment, and the social housing. Also, education of the purchase and the breeders about the welfare impact on of the genetical condition is important and the main events be a case of regulation. And the other importance is also dog breed specific legislation has proven problematics, and more generally veterinarians surgeons need to have breeder environment in the care of the goldfish. Thanks. See you later, Laura. Bye bye.
That's all for today. See you another time on our Goldfish Newscast. See you later.